morning, everybody. Rose Thorne here. Today I am doing a react video to Foodie Beauty's live stream called New Day, New Life. So I guess Foodie was quite busy while I was asleep. She did this live stream. She also did another one, and it just finished up. I glanced through it. It was just her eating. I really didn't see much of interest, but I will look through it again after I finish this react and see if there's anything worth talking about. And if there is, I'll go ahead and react to that as well. But she did this live stream. It was an hour and 28 minutes long. And where we left off with Foodie was last night she wasn't just baked, she was burnt. You know, there's different levels of baked, and she was not baked, she was burnt. Baked is when you're feeling good, feeling no pain. Burnt is when you've gone way past that and you are almost incoherent. And she was definitely burnt. So that's where we left off at. And this live stream picks up from there. This is her waking up the next morning. And even though her stream says new day, new life, I really don't see anything that would hint that something's different here, because she's sitting in front of her camera. She looks unwashed. She doesn't have her makeup on. It looks like the same old Foodie to me, but maybe if we get into the react, we'll figure out what's new here from the usual. But before we get into the react, let's go where the fun is. Let's go to the comments section. I love doing the comments section because people have some really great comments. And anybody watching this react, if you happen to like this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave a comment if you want, because I love seeing comments from people. So let's get to that comment section and see where the gold is. Twilight Girl says, girl, no matter how much you spend on someone, you can't force them to like you. Accept it and get on with your life. Agreed. All the Foodie has to offer anybody right now is money. She doesn't have anything good about her besides money that people can be attracted to and want to be around. That's why she throws her money around and tries to buy things and buy people, because that's all she has to put on the table. And she thinks she can buy Natter and she can buy his love, but she's not really buying his love. All she's doing is renting his companionship. Yet she wants to have the fairy tale in her head, and she thinks that if she buys him long enough that eventually she's going to get him. Well, this is one of those things, Foodie, that no matter how much money you spend on something, no matter how much you try to buy it, it's still not yours. But she just does not want to hear it. She doesn't want to accept that there's no chance. There's absolutely no chance. And considering what I saw on camera last night on his live stream where he was kissing Didi, I would think that's a wrap. You know, like he kissed Foodie on camera one time. He kissed her on the cheek, and then he wiped his mouth. But then he gave Didi a full-on kiss. I mean, what does that tell you? And it's a wrap. It's a wrap, Foodie. I mean, he's telling you in every way it's a wrap. You don't want to hear it, but it's a wrap. Fuck it says, I can't believe all these people believe she's actually done this time. Yeah, she's not done. She's not done. She is not done. We will know when she's done. That channel of his would be canceled if she were really done. She would cut off the phone. She would destroy that channel. That's how we know if she's done. If she hasn't cut off the phone, if she hasn't taken down that second channel because it is hers, it's under her name, she created it, she's not done. Don't believe Foodie when she says she's done. Believe what she does rather than what she says. Her mouth lies. Look for the actions. That's where the truth is. Piss and Vinegar says, Chantal, if there's any doubt as to Natter's affections towards Didi, then look no further than his live last night. Did you see how he put his hands firmly yet softly lingering onto Didi's shoulders? He stood over her, practically straddling her. He probably just finished preparing lunch for the two. Please get your CPAP and be done with him. Yeah, and you know what? He wants Didi around, and she's not paying thousands of dollars to be around him. You know, she's not paying a very expensive entry fee into the trap house. And the kiss last night, that was one that he wanted to do. He wasn't backing down from it. He wanted to do it. When he kissed Chantal on camera, he was basically just shivering in disgust. Immediately wiping his mouth afterwards. Yeah, big difference there. Big difference. Buck says, I hope Shannon is having a good time on the beach. I'm sure she is. And you know what? I hope she is too. I hope she's having the time of her life and just living it up. Patricia Chuka says, maybe Natter is really dumping her this time. It may be really over for good. We knew he would have to be the one that ended this madness. Yep, I knew it too. If anybody's going to end anything between them, it's going to have to be him, because she is not going to do it. She's obsessed with this man. She is obsessed with the idea of having this man. She's obsessed with the idea of controlling him and having power over him. And I'm telling you, she's in it to win it. She will not accept defeat under any circumstances. And she will push him and pressure him and harass him and poke at him to stay in his life somehow, somewhere. So if anybody's going to end it, it's going to have to be him, because she's not going to do it. She absolutely will not. Sour Gummy says, shout out to Pete for volunteering to go with you to get your stuff. And if you choose not to go get it, that's your way of manipulating and trying to be in control. Even if it's not with intent to go back over there. That's obvious. That is because you want to leave your possessions in his home. Pick up your crap. Stop making excuses, because it's obvious you're trying to leave it over there for control. You know, I said it in the last react. If I were Natter, I would put the CPAP in a box, take an Uber to her house when she's there, put the box in front of the door, ring the doorbell or knock on the door, and then walk away. Straight up. Just deliver it to her in person. That way she can't say, oh, it was broken. He broke it. Just put it in a box, have it delivered, walk away. Done. This thing's been going on too long with the CPAP. It's ridiculous. She's got a second CPAP, but she's acting like she only has one. Where's the second one she bought? Why is this CPAP such a big deal? You know, she's treating the CPAP like a shared child, and like, you know, oh, you got custody and I want custody. You know, this thing is stupid. It's a CPAP machine. She's got sleep apnea. If she cares about her health, she'll get her own doggone machine and keep it with her for the sake of her own health. Not try to use it as something to gain entry into somebody's house. But if I were Natter, that's what I would do. Just drop it off via Uber, put it on the doorstep when he knows she's home, knock on the door or ring the doorbell, and then just run away and be in the Uber when she opens the door. Boom, done. Sevi says, the fact that you don't believe that Natter is boning Dee Dee is so delusional. She doesn't want to believe it. She probably knows it's happening. She just doesn't want to let it in, because that would completely destroy the fairy tale. And even if she does let it into the fairy tale, it's not going to change anything, because she's going to find a way, some mental gymnastics to do to find some way to hold on to him. She would do those mental gymnastics like, oh, well, okay, he's boning her, but he doesn't love her. You know, he loves me. He's just boning her. She would do that. She would do those mental gymnastics, backflips, like, oh, okay, so he's boning her. Well, he doesn't love her. Oh, he kissed her on camera. Oh, that was for super chats. He didn't really mean it. He did it for super chats. She would find a way mentally to justify things to where he still loves her and there's still a chance. She just twisted like that. Let's see. Juju says, I think Natter does what women allow him to do to them. You took all the disrespect he gave you and kept coming back for more. This was a big lesson for you. I don't think she learned anything, though. I really don't. You know, I'm one of those people, with someone like her, my point of view is, anybody thinking of believing her crap, just wait. Just hold off and wait. Don't believe anything immediately. Wait to see what happens next. Stand back and wait. Watch to see if she puts action behind her words, because her words mean nothing these days. She's a person that cannot be believed. She's made countless promises that she's never backed up, ever. So, new day, new life? Okay, you say it, let's see you do it. Let's see you do it. New day, new life, does that mean you're going to clean your house? You're going to take the cat to the vet? You're going to take care of yourself? Are you going to make a list and start doing things? Are you going to do edited videos for your VIPs? You're going to start keeping your promises? Show me the action behind the words. Show me that there's something different here. Don't show me the same old, because that's not a new day, new life. That's same day, same life. Show me the action and keep showing it. And then maybe I might believe you. PP says, Koki isn't jealous because he loves you. He doesn't want you spending money on others that he wants you to spend on him. He's so scared you might, but Pete's a baby doll or BB a game. Huh? You know, PP, the first part of what you said is true. Koki isn't jealous because he loves you. He doesn't want you spending money on others that he wants you to spend on him. True. There's nothing emotional there. It's not about love. It's about, she's got money. I want it. And I don't want her to spending it on other people, not even her roommate, not even her cats. It's always been that way. It's been that way since the very beginning. He's trying to funnel all the money his way so that he gets as much as possible and nobody or nothing else gets anything. And she just can't see that. Tracy says, why don't you tell Pete, the lady of the house, to clean off the car since he doesn't do a thing? He could do that. I mean, she is paying the rent and the bills. He could do that. But then again, Foodie is a grown person, is she not? She wants to go see Koki. Why can't she grab the shovel and just start shoveling? Would it kill her to burn a few calories? No. It's like, how bad do you want to do something? Do you want it so bad that you're going to put some work behind it and get it done? She's an adult. Let her do it. It's not his responsibility. He's not the one to go see Natter. She wants to do it. Get her butt out there with a shovel, with a coat, and get it done. Let's see. Next comment. Draco T says, you don't help someone the way you have, even if you care for them when they treat you bad. It teaches them they can continue being disrespectful with no consequences. It should really tell you something about yourself. All the bad you mentioned Natter put you through, yet you kept going back. You need to do some serious self-reflection. Yeah, here's the crazy thing. Here's the absolute upside down, inside out, backwards crazy thing with the two of them. She wants a good boy, does she not? She wants the fairy tale. She wants the Prince Charming. She wants a good boy, but yet he's a bad boy. And she's been highly rewarding his bad behavior. So why is Natter going to be a good boy when he's getting so much stuff and so much money from her, acting like a jerk? Why? I mean, he's a player. He's a scammer, just like she is. And if you're a player and a scammer, and your target is giving you everything you want, and you're acting disrespectful, why are you going to change? It doesn't benefit him to be a good boy. It doesn't benefit him to be under her control completely, to do everything she says, to be the model boyfriend. Chantal's already had two good guys in her life, and she stepped on both of them, and she cheated on both of them. Cheated on Peach, cheated on BB. She wiped her feet on him, and then she kept it moving. He's a bad boy, and he's gotten more from her financially than Pete's or BB combined. And he did it by being a complete a-hole. So why is he going to behave? She's rewarding him for being a jerk. I mean, just last night, she admitted that she paid his rent and she gave him $50 for cigarettes. With all this crap going on, she paid his rent and she bought his cigarettes. I mean, If you don't want people to be jerky to you, don't reward their bad behavior. This is not hard to understand. JC says, this is not living a new life today. Sitting around, not wanting to shower and getting high all day, drinking soda is ridiculous. It's your daily life. Be better. Do better. Do exercises on the ball. That's fun and hilarious. Yeah, see, what did I say? The footage that I saw skating through it, it doesn't look like anything new. It looks like the same old Foodie sitting at home, doing everything in the world to try to get out of doing anything to improve her life. She's not really showing us anything new here. It's just her turning on the camera, being lazy with the content. Absolutely lazy. Absolutely lazy. She's at home. She's not at Natter's. From what I understand, Dee Dee is going to be staying with Natter for about a week, which means she's not going to be over there for a week. She's got all the time in the world to improve different things in her life that are needing attention. To take the cat to the vet, clean her house, clean herself, find a hobby. I mean, do those edited videos she's been promising. She's got a whole week of nothing where she can do whatever she wants. And this is how she's starting out that time, by just turning on her camera and just using everybody as free therapists. Where's the change? Where is it? I don't see it. Let's see. Sour Gummy says, I've had countless dudes reject me. Countless. I was even in that one I was even in love with. It hurts like hell, but you have to have dignity and move on. I don't get why you're not capable of doing this like most of the rest of us. Rejection sucks and it hurts. But why waste time on someone who is fine with not being with you? Hell no. Yeah, you know what? I'm sure we can all agree. You know, you walk through life and, you know, you're going to meet up with people that you find attractive, that you are attracted to, but they don't feel the same for you. It happens, you know, you cannot control attraction, like being attracted to somebody, or if they are attracted to you or not. You can't control chemistry. It's either there or it's not there. And just because you find someone attractive and you think they're sexy, it doesn't mean because you are attracted to them and you want them that they will want you. You know, what's that old Rolling Stones song? You can't always get what you want. You know, but if you try real hard, you get what you need. You know, she wants Natter. Natter doesn't want her, and she's just not letting it in that he's not into her at all. He's not. He's been milking her for money, but the chemistry is not there. The love isn't there. And if you want to be in a relationship, those things have to be there. They have to be. You know, the most she's gotten with him is rented companionship, and that's all. But just because you rent it doesn't mean you own it. You'll never own something like that. You know, she could move on, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to let go of Natter, and then she has to go back on Tinder and Plenty of Fish and whatnot and look for another dude and go through all that again. You know, she's trying to avoid that by sticking with him. And it's like, no, girl, this book, the last chapter has been written. It's time to go. Time to start a new story, new era. Steve Cornwall says, Amber and Tammy will be 150 pounds before she cuts his phone off. Wonder how much money she'll send him today. It was $50 for cigarettes yesterday. Yeah, who knows? And you know what? We don't have to wait long. If she sends him more money and she gets mad, she's going to tell us. She always opens her mouth. Jacqueline Toy says, has anyone seen the episode of New Girl Season 1 when Jess drives her ex and his new girlfriend to the airport to drop the new girlfriend off? And then he said she agreed to pick her up. That's going to be Chantal. Yeah, it is. It is. Louise Bujak says, stop the drama. Have him put your CPAP and belongings in a cab or an Uber and send them to you. You are not a 14-year-old child, even though you act like one. Problems have solutions. Grow up. You're almost 40. What did I say? I said that he could just put her CPAP in a box, take an Uber over there, drop it off when she's there, when she knows she's live streaming, knock on the door, and leave. And that way, this whole thing is over. The back and forth between Natter and Chantal, you know what? It's just so old, and it's so toxic, and it's so high school. It's time for this crap to end. If they want to go back and forth in private, I say, you know, let them knock themselves out doing it. But dragging it on YouTube, man, I'm just tired. Everybody's tired. You know, put a 3 in the comments if you're tired for it too. I think we're all tired. We are all exhausted. It's time to end this crap. Blondie Blue says, in those 4 to 5 hours crying in the kitchen, it didn't occur to you to just leave, your choice to stay. Also, you could have used an extension cord on your CPAP so you wouldn't wake His Highness. Extension cord? Let's see. Canadian Bacon Reaction says, okay, new day, new life. So that means you'll never talk to him again after you get your CPAP and the iPad? You should call the police and ask them to accompany you to his house to get your property. Yeah, but she won't. She doesn't want it to be over. She doesn't want it to be over. She wants it to continue. That's so obvious. So obvious. When you know what? When you're done with a relationship, when you're done with a person, you are done. You are done. You do what you need to do to get out and get away. You cut it off. You close the door. You lock it. You're done. She's not done. She's leaving the door unlocked for him to come back through, for her to go back through. She's not done. If she were done, she would cut off the phone service right now. She would cancel that second channel and just be done with it. Absolutely done with it. Payday is in 3 days. And I'll tell you what, if she gives him more money on payday, if she pays his rent again, if she pays his bills again, and he accepts the money and lets her back over there, I don't have any sympathy for anybody because they're both feeding into this and they're both keeping it going. No sympathy, no tears for you, Chantal. Or you, Natter, because you both suck. You both suck for doing this. You're both adults. You could do better. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm looking for more comments. Joey says she complains about his smoky house, and then she smokes in Pete's house even when he asks her to stop. Hypocrisy at its finest. Yeah, she talks about him coughing in bed next to her and smoking all the time. She smokes green all the time. She smokes at the villa, and she smokes in front of her cats. She don't care. You know, it's everything she complains about with Natter and his house. Her house is far worse, and she does the same things at her own house. All right, there's a lot more comments, but I really want to get to the react because I don't want my react video to be too long. It's just like an hour and 28 minutes. I'm going to try to shorten it down, y'all, but let me see how successful I am with that. But if it goes a little bit long, please forgive me. I just took a bit more time with the comments. So let's get to with this bad boy, shall we?
Sandy and Ange, I need to have my machine, of course, but I have breakouts happening going on. Yeah, it's flop air. I see them kiss her on the fucking cheek. Big deal. Trixie, I don't care. They can eat pecan pie all night for all I care now. Whatever. Little ladybug. How mean he is to me? Yeah, he is mean. But he lost me forever, so.
No, he didn't lose you. He knows where you're at. He didn't lose you. He kicked you to the curb. He don't want you. I mean, he kissed Dee Dee on camera last night. Girl, what does that tell you? He did not lose you. There's no, like, not knowing where you are. He doesn't want to. But you're trying to do those mental gymnastics right now. Oh, he lost me. He lost me. You know, you're making it sound like you walked away from this. You haven't walked away. You're not done with him. You know, stop doing these mental gymnastics and trying to find a way to where you come out the heroine. You're not. You're not the heroine in all this. You're the fool. Because this has been going on for months. This is someone that you tried to buy their love, tried to buy their affection. Everybody's been telling you, you're an idiot. Stop. Understand what it is, what it really is. But yet you want the fairy tale. And in the fairy tale in your head, you're the princess. He's the knight in shining armor. And you're going to live like Cinderella in the castle, happily ever after. It ain't happening. There's no fairy tale here. There's no fairy tale. Fairy tales aren't toxic. They don't involve drugs. They don't involve all this drama that you bring onto a public platform. Girl, you're not in the fairy tale. You're not.
He'll realize that. It'll take a while, but he'll realize that. If not, well then, whatever. You have a fun plan today. I was like last night. Yeah, I was. No, I don't have a fun day planned, actually. I just got up and smoked a bit.
You know, this is just a side issue, but Foodie, if you ever watch this React video, can I make a request? I know you make good money on YouTube. Can you do me a favor and all the reactors a favor? Since you're going to live stream out of your room, can you please buy another fan? Or move the fan that you have away from the camera because that thing is loud. And it sounds like that poor fan is on its last leg anyway. Can you buy a new fan, sis? Something a little bit quieter because it kind of takes away from the videos. I'm just saying. Buy a new fan because that fan, I can just tell it's worn out. It needs to be replaced. Buy a new fan.
Just chill today. I don't even know if I'm gonna get my CPAP. I don't even want to call him to ask for that. It is enough. It was. The thing is this whole Didi thing is like, I was supposed to go over there like yesterday, and he was like, no. He's like, fuck that, I'm not waiting for you or something like that. He hates to be alone, like hates it. He can't even be alone for a few hours. That's when he like goes nuts on me and like.
I'm sorry, I don't believe that. I don't believe that he hates to be alone. I don't believe that he hates to be alone. I mean, I'm sure he can be alone just fine. He does his cooking videos. I'm sure he likes it better when you're not there than when you are. And he's got friends and he's got a roommate. So, you're just telling yourself that to kind of, again, do the mental gymnastics to paint this picture of he needs me. He needs me there. Oh, he's so he just doesn't want to be alone, so I have to be there. More mental gymnastics.
But it can. Yeah. Peach is like, I'm gonna come with you to get the CPAP. I don't care. He doesn't care because if anybody does anything to him, he's not afraid to press charges right away. So
How embarrassing. Having to take your roommate over to your companion's house because you don't want to go by yourself. You do know, Foodie, that if Pete goes with you, you can't stay over at the trap house and chat him up. If you go over there with Pete, it's strictly to pick up your CPAP and leave. There's going to be no chance of you like chatting up Natter and trying to get into his house. That's going to be a wrap. If Pete is there, you cannot stay.
that's not normal. don't have to protect him anymore. So, I think, like, it'll be a good thing. I know it's a good thing. Today you will have prosperous activities. Just shine like you normally do. Ready, set, repeat, stabby you. Why does nobody drive except for me? I know it's fucking annoying, actually. I'm just kidding. I don't mind driving, but
Then why are you complaining about it?
the noise in the hi, thank cheeseburgers. That's my fan.
Thank
And then my
you.
other fan in my bathroom. Otherwise, it would be so quiet here. Baby J's waiting for vanilla ice cream. I know you're waiting for vanilla ice cream. Oh, you guys. I should get my CPAP though and just be done with it. I need it to sleep.
Where's the second one? Where is the second CPAP? She has two of them. What happened to it? What's wrong that she can't use her second CPAP? I really want to know. I know that she bought a second one. Where is it? And why isn't she using it? Or is she just like not talking about the fact she's got a second one because she can make drama around the first one? This is so nuts.
Let him out the put the sewer rat. He deserves it. Eat with age. Ready, set, rebees. Austin, this is for the boys with the booming system. 3 months Beezer. Ready, set, rebees. Austin, Austin, welcome. Ugh. Who wants to see the brown jug?
Ew, what do you mean? You still haven't emptied that out, that jug full of nonsense? Why is it? She was cleaning her room yesterday, and I showed you guys that brown jug of whatever the hell. And it's still there. She hasn't emptied it out. She's not thrown it out. I don't know what's in that jug, and honestly, I don't want to know. It looked disgusting, and she still hasn't thrown it out.
Hey, Louise, Princess Baby. What? Am I making kombucha? BBJ. Jamie. Dee Dee doesn't drive, but that doesn't stop her fucking desperate ass from. I don't know. I think they like drove down with like a friend or something. I don't give a fuck. Like he talks to people. I don't even know what he tells them. Like I had no idea he was planning this. Like he goes online with you guys and acts like he doesn't even talk to me, and just like right before that, he'll call me and be like, "Are you gonna come over? Are you gonna come over? Said you're gonna come over," and gets super fucking mad at me if I don't come over. And I don't know like how to make people like I don't know. Whatever. Oh, I get it now. I get it now. He doesn't text me as much. He'll call me and answer me. He probably doesn't want like written evidence that he talks to me or something. Like, is this? I can't believe this is for real. I can't believe it. It's like a double life. Like he's so like possessive. Like, why are you so possessive and controlling if you're not in a relationship with me?
Because he wants your money and not you. How about that? He wants you to spend money only on him or as much as you can on him. It's not about that he loves you and wants to be in a relationship with you, Chantal. He just wants to control your money. You're making thousands of dollars a month on YouTube, and he wants as much of that as possible. That's why he don't want you going nowhere and spending money on Pete's or the cats or whoever else. He wants it all. Don't you get it? You're a target. You're a mark, and he's hustling you. and he's going to hustle you for everything he can out of you. But that's all you are, and that's all you've ever been, is a mark. He's hustling you, okay? And if you're a hustler and you're hustling somebody for money, you know, you don't get into the emotional side. You don't fall in love with your mark. You just keep working them.
He laughed with my iPad, smoking my original, what was it? My friggin' reserve stash of sativa.
Well, you're the idiot leaving it over there.
Baby. I had the best cuddle with Sammy today. Did you see the pictures? That's the thing. I do have, like, I did film his video where he was like yelling at me in some points in it. And hi, Sam. What? What? What?
You know, BBJ and Sam are such pretty cats. They're both such beautiful cats. I would love to have them. I would cuddle them and love on them all day long. They would get proper food, proper treats. They deserve that. With all the crap they put up with Chantal, they deserve that. And it's so crazy that she's looking for love and she already has it. Those two babies right there, they love her. They love her unconditionally. And they don't ask much. They don't ask thousands of dollars a month for rent, for bills, and whatnot. They just need the basic necessities, medical care, the occasional vet visit if needed, the groomers maybe, but all the love they give her. And it's not good enough for Chantal. You know, she keeps running after fools that don't love her. Chantal, you want love? Look right behind you, bro. Look behind you. Those two babies love you, and they will always love you. All they ask is that you take care of them because you're their pet parent. You're supposed to be taking care of them. Stop being a jerk and ignoring them and not taking them to the vet or the groomers. Take care of them. Take care of what really loves you versus something and someone that does not.
What?
Give them some attention.
Chubby, move! Okay, boy. I just paid attention. No, you can't come on here. I'm never going back, never ever. I just joined yesterday, but I think I'm blocked. You're not blocked, are you? You big bees, I need a proper holiday in Jamaica. Show these people what's up. So much potential, Chantal. Give them something to talk about. Let's give them something.
Chantal, clean that junk off your desk so he can hop up there. That's what he wants to do. He wants to hop up there and spend time with you and get pets and cuddles. Clean that garbage so he can do that.
And talk about. That's right. Right, Sam? Yeah. You know.
Maybe he's meowing because he's hungry, because he just woke up. How much you want to bet she hasn't fed him yet?
That's fine, Dee Dee. And you can have your little pecan pie and fucking falafel my way, fun. I'm gonna have fun my way for my.
You know, this whole thing with the pecan pie. You know, I guess it's code for something else. And everybody remembers that live stream that happened over at Natter's where X-rated things were going on while he was watching Chantal's video, which I found to be real creepy. I mean, there were X-rated things going on while he had her footage on. I don't know how anybody could get excited or aroused watching Chantal and doing certain things at the same time. But I guess pecan pie is now like the code word for, you know, other things. But maybe Natter likes the pecan pie because it's got plenty of these nuts. I can't help it. I had to do that. These nuts, Dee Dee. Pecan pie has these nuts.
Birthday, 2 months. We just have to survive this week of them rubbing it in our face. But after that, you're not gonna have anybody to fucking do your videos for you or help you with anything. And you know what? Good, because I did enough for you, and you don't even appreciate it, and you don't even say thank you, and you don't even care. You call me Buffalo. You don't even say thanks. So fuck you. I'm going to Jamaica, and I'm having a 5-way. Yes.
With who? With what? A 5-way with what? This is news. A 5-way or with who? With what?
Right, Sam? You don't like that idea, Sam? What?
You're not having a 5-way. You're having a no way, as in no way it's going to happen.
Sam? Sam!
Give that baby some attention.
Gee. Can't pay attention to 2 cats. Go away.
No, you know, do you know how badly I'm going to walk up in her house and take those cats and bring them to my house and take care of them? I hate the way she treats those cats. I hate it. Hate it. Give those babies some love. What's wrong with you? He just wants some love. Take care of them. Give them some food if they're hungry. Give them some cuddles. I mean, they have dealt with you spending weeks at a time away from them. Give them some love.
I'm too lazy to have a 5-way. I can starfish, whatever. I know, vanilla ice cream, bye. I sound serious this time? I don't have a choice, too. I mean, no, that's the. I've been at my house because I'm trying to freaking get away from him, break up from him. Because of the other night.
Oh, please. Oh, I'm trying to get away from him. The only reason why you're not over there right now is because Dee Dee's there. It's not because you are willfully staying away. It's because she is there. If she weren't there, you would be shoveling that snow. You'd be getting in your car and going over there and knocking on his door. And not for the CPAP. You just want to see him. The fact that she's there for a week is going to keep you away from him, at least temporarily.
Fight was so bad, and I was sitting there in the kitchen crying, and I'm like, if I get away from this,
Oh,
I'm never.
Cat M says he said he is going home with Dee Dee. Uh-oh. So is he really moving up there? Is he really moving up there? Interesting. But you know what? It's one of those things, y'all. Don't believe it. Don't believe what you hear. Believe what you see. Let's wait to see if it actually happens. If he moves up to Montreal and he stays away from Chantal, let's see it happen. I don't believe this back and forth word stuff. I want to see it actually happen.
Never putting myself through this again.
Oh, shut up.
And even after that, he said he is going home with Dee Dee. Oh, probably. See, Michelle, welcome to Airport Music Reset me. He's probably gonna go and leech on to someone else because he can't be alone. He acts like a big bad tough guy, but he needs to leech on to somebody.
I hope he does. I hope he does go back with Dee Dee. I hope that he goes to Montreal and this whole era of the Natter thing can end. It needs to end. It's gone on too long. It's been too toxic. And Chantal is forced to do actual content. And she cannot rely on him to be part of the content. It's time for the Natter area to be over. It's time for it to be over. It's gone on too much. She needs to find some other thing to make into content because this era has run its course and then some. It's been run into the dirt. It's time to end this crap.
I really don't know. Like, is he going to treat Dee Dee differently? He's not going to rage at her?
Not your business. Don't worry about it.
I think when he's romantically involved with women, he's very different.
Yeah, he is.
Are you in Jamaica, Leah Stargazer? Oh, I would definitely meet up with you. Hi, Carolina. Orange chicken. Oh, no, Sam. Oh, no, Sam. Oh, no, Sam. Oh, no, Sam. Come on, Sam. Oh, Sam.
See, he wanted up there.
Big Beezer.
He wanted up there with you. Clean that garbage all around your desk so he can sit up there and lay down and get pets. That's what he wants. My cats do it all the time. I got a desk in front of me. It's cleaned off because they like to get up here and lay down and let me pet them and scritch them and scratch them. That's what your cats want. They want to be next to you. They want to get those cuddles. Give it to them.
This is an XXXL beaver. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hey. Okay, boys. Go ahead, Sam. Get the bugs. Look at the spider. Get the bugs. Okay.
He's like, hell no, you get the bugs. What am I going to do with the bugs?
So maybe I should get my stuff. He's probably going to stay for the week here, I guess, and then go back. So as long as I get my stuff before...
You know, I've heard rumors that he's moving to Montreal in about 2 weeks. So if Dee Dee is over there to help him get his stuff in order so that he can go up there, it would make sense. If Dee Dee's there to kind of prevent Chantal from going over there so he can get his stuff together, make arrangements so he can move up to Montreal, it would just make sense because Chantal would be over there right now if she could. And maybe Dee Dee being there is a block. So she can't come over there so he can focus on getting his stuff together so he can move and get away from her ass.
I don't know. I just find that so, like, fucked up. Like, if I don't obey everything he says, fine, I'll find someone else to do it with. That's exactly what he does. I swear to God. Are you gonna come give me this pussy? Oh, well then I'm gonna find another pussy.
What? He said that you guys haven't had sex in months. So what are you talking about? Obviously he doesn't want you for the booty. You know, he's not been doing the booty thing with you. So, you know, don't make intimacy like part of this because he's not been intimate with you in the longest. He's just not that into you. As a matter of fact, he's not into you, period, in any way, shape, or form, even intimately. Leave it alone.
So I'm like, go ahead. Like, I'm not gonna run over to you, like, when I'm in my pajamas. Just because you're fucking horny. Like, fuck you. And I'm not fucking protecting you anymore. Screw you.
Mystery Mia says, is this like 50 Shades of Grey type of control? No, it ain't. Because Natter and Chantal, to my knowledge, they're not involved in a DS relationship and they never have been. You know, maybe she's trying to live out that fantasy of her being Anastasia and he's Christian Grey, but he is not Christian Grey. He's not a successful businessman, and she's just not some young journalist, you know, innocent, naive. That's not this, okay? And anybody that knows anything about DS relationships, and I know quite a bit, you know, I know some things. She would not be a good sub anyway. Okay, she would not be a good sub because good subs got their act together. They're strong people. A lot of people are under the impression that subs are weak people. They're not weak people. A lot of people who are subs, they are professionals. They are lawyers, doctors. They have high power jobs where they're in control all the time. And maybe in the bedroom, they want to release the control to somebody else and just be free to enjoy. That's not her. That's not her. She would not be a good sub because she's far too bratty and disrespectful and headstrong and doesn't listen to anybody. She would not be a good sub at all. And he's not even a good dom, you know? He's not even a good dom. They don't have that kind of relationship. Trust me, they don't. He is just somebody that she rents temporarily, time to time. And it looks like that era is over. And you know what I say to that? Good. It needs to be over.
He is sick and twisted. He is. And precious Dee Dee only sees the nice, friendly, gentlemanly chef as Shammy. That's what I saw at first too. No, actually, I didn't even get that.
Don't worry what happens between them. It's over between the two of you. Focus on that and where you go from here.
It's hot in here. I need my fan. No. How do you be good friends with somebody for that many years and not see their temper? Like how? To help him film? Really? So who's gonna edit your videos?
Don't worry about it.
Not me anymore. Good luck. Oh no, he'll probably just do live stream. You said Dee beautiful. And he never complimented me ever once.
You know what? I don't know Dee Dee from Eve on the street, but from what I've seen on live stream, her manners, the way she carries herself, she's very respectful. She's very respectful to him. She's very respectful to the chat. Do I think it's kind of weird that she's over there when all this stuff is going on? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. But as far as the way she behaves when there's a live stream going on, she's respectful to the chat. She's respectful to him. Her mannerisms and the way she carries herself is completely different from Chantal. Completely different. She's not loud, obnoxious, rude, crazy, and she brings a different kind of energy to him. And maybe he's just, you know, feeding off of that and responding to that differently than what he would with Chantal.
And of course that burns my ass. You know why? Because I'm like the person who did the most for him ever. And he doesn't even care at all. Oh well, I cut my losses and that's it. Goodbye. I'm done rubbing it in. I'm done.
You cut your losses, then why'd you send him $50 for cigarettes? I don't live in Canada, but the last time I checked, cigarettes don't cost $50 freaking dollars, do they? And if they do, you Canadians are getting ripped off. Here in the United States, a pack of cigarettes is $10. What are you doing paying $50 for cigarettes?
And I'm just done. I have to be. He's only complimenting her to piss me off, of course. That's how he is. He's really fucking manipulative like that. I wish people knew him. Oh my god.
So you know what you do? Here's some good advice, Chantal. Stop looking at it. Why are you looking at it? Why are you paying attention? Stop looking at it. Stop focusing on it. Turn your eyes away. Turn your attention away. Do other things.
I'm not gonna release that video because he probably would put out revenge porn on me.
I don't think he would. No, I've heard that Chantal's got stuff on him. He's got stuff on her. It goes both ways. I've heard that there is a tape or something that he has, but I don't think he'd release it. Let me tell you why. Because that would be revenge footage. He could get in serious trouble for that. He's already on probation. I don't think he's going to risk legal troubles or going to jail over releasing it just in a moment of spite. I don't think he would. He may have it on her, but he's not going to release it. I don't think so. I think he wants to stay out of trouble and move on. I don't think he'd ever release it, but them going back and forth and saying, I got things on you, you got things on me, it's stupid because neither one will release what they have, if they do have it.
Trixie, hope Dee Dee has deep pockets and deep gag reflex. She probably has like an average income of like 40,000 a year or something, 50,000 a year. I hang out with Pizza. I hang out with Pete anytime I want. It's not just whenever we're in a fight. I'm allowed to hang out with my friend, and actually, do you seriously believe they've known each other for 10 years? I don't know, Betty Gluck. You're right. And she's like, I've been watching.
Oh, here we go. So she talks about Dee Dee has an average income. Look at her looking down her nose at people and what they make. She just makes an average income. A lot of people make an average income, Chantal. A lot of people don't make the money that you make on YouTube. And you know what? Here's the embarrassing thing. They have better lives than you. They're happier than you. They have more quality lives. They have friends. They have a social life. They have hobbies. They've got dreams. They've got goals they're going after. You, madam, you're making all that money on YouTube. What is your life? Getting on camera, getting high, eating too much, being a little drama queen, bringing the toxicity to a public platform because that's all you know how to do. You don't have a creative bone in your body. You're not motivating yourself. You've got an above average income, but your life is below average. It's way below average. It is ground level. Okay? Ground level. You're making above average income. And if you put your head on right, got your mind right, stop focusing on the wrong things and the wrong people and spending your money in places where it don't need to freaking go, you would have a good life. You would. You'd have a fabulous life. But you would have to make a complete turnaround in order for that to happen. Right now, financially, you are in the hole. You got to take out payday loans because you spend too much on the wrong things. It's ridiculous. So don't look down your nose at people with an average income. Okay? They got more of a life than you right now. You over there making all that money and you're foolish with it to the point where you don't even have a home. You don't even own your car. You own nothing. You have nothing to show for all the time you've been on YouTube. Just foolishly spending your money on crap. You should take a lesson from your friend Amberlyn Reed, who's made over $1 million on YouTube, and she ain't got nothing to show for it. What did she do? She bought a bunch of fast food, bunch of candles, bunch of journals, and her life is nothing. She can go nowhere. She can do nothing with herself. Take a look at your friend Amber and ask yourself, do you want to be that? Because if YouTube ended tomorrow, your life would be in the toilet. Her life would be in the toilet. Wake up right now and make something happen.
For 2 years? I don't know. He's not trustworthy. I can't believe a fucking word he says. He's like the biggest liar. Like, you wouldn't even believe the things I've caught him lie about. And even when I catch him lying.
You lie all the time. You lie all the time. You lied on him. And when you got called out for some of those lives on Livestream, you did not like it.
He, like, turns it around to, like, he'll talk about, like, things to the point where I'm just exhausted. I don't even want to confront him anymore. Like, he's so fucking, oh, he's frustrating. Anyway.
I can't believe this woman talking about lies. I can't believe her talking about lies. Of all people, her getting angry and incensed over, he lied on me. The past year, what have you lied about? You've lied about a great many things. Just saying in FFG, they listed a whole bunch of lies you told. Whole bunch of them. You like to say FFG lied on you? Well, guess what? They made a video detailing all your lies. And there were a lot. There were definitely a lot. And nobody get mad at me. I'm just going to say what I feel. I feel the little Miss Chantal over here, that whole arc of the DV, she lied about it. She lied about it. I don't know if anything happened between them, but I think a great majority of that were all lies. For views, for money, for super chats, for sympathy, for attention. Yes, I say that, and I will die on the hill with that. I've been through DV, okay? I've been through it for reals. My DV wasn't a story arc, but I went through it. And she lied about a lot of that stuff, which I find beyond appalling. Anybody who's been through it, we would never make it into a story arc for YouTube and monetize it. Ever. Never. She's over there talking about, oh, he's abusive and he hurt me. Watching her, I haven't seen the things that normally should be seen when we're talking about DV. She's not afraid of the person who's been abusive. If you're afraid of somebody and they put their hands on you even one time, you are afraid of them. You want to stay away. You don't want to go back. No. There are all kinds of DV relationships. I understand that. Some of them could be verbal, some of them could be emotional, physical. But she's not scared of him. She keeps going back, giving him money, making soup for him. This is not something you do for someone who has put you in a DV relationship. And if they were involved in a DV relationship, she's got the choice to stay away and close the door. She literally goes over there. She drives over there. She has her own home. She could stay there. So you want to talk about lies, Chantal? You lied about the DV. You lied about it. And you triggered so many people with that. You were mocking those of us that have been through DV for real. It wasn't like a made up story. It's for real. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Thanks, Kelsey. I know, Holly, right? The deal breaker was just things escalating in him. The day of the beef stroganoff, like hours in the kitchen trying to film that and trying to placate him from just screaming at me and just like I want to throw something in your face right now. Like he looked at me with such hate, like I was like, wow. So I put out all this money and effort and actual love into caring about this person. Like I came over with a bag full of. I spent $100 at Rexall before going over one day. Emergency, like a whole bunch of shit when he was really sick. I was sick too, but when we're both sick, it's mostly he's the big baby about it. So,
Is she talking about that day she went over to his house and made soup? Because I got some thoughts on that. I was watching that footage, and I'm just going to give you my feeling on it. She was over there and she was talking really quietly. I just got this gut feeling that something was off. Like he didn't even know she was there. Because if you're over there making soup for somebody and they're sick and you want them to eat the soup, why wouldn't they be awake? I just got this feeling that he just knew that he didn't even know she was there. I know he's got a roommate. Maybe the roommate let her in, but the fact that she was over there making soup and he was allegedly asleep, you're making soup for somebody. Why wouldn't they be awake to eat the soup? Like it just felt off. It just felt off. That's I'm just telling you what I'm feeling over here. That footage, it just felt weird. Like something was wrong. Something was very wrong.
I go over, but because I was like, I didn't go over on time, and he started like bringing up all this shit about Pete's and like I just did something nice for you and you give me shit. Like
So here's another super chat. Cat M says, people love to lie in here. All he said is that he was leaving Friday. She is not staying. They are both leaving Friday. So does that means he's preparing to move and Dee Dee's over there to help him prepare? It kind of sounds like it.
July, all he said is that he was leaving Friday. What? No.
Oh my goodness, this person in the chat, Skinny Mini 420 says, Dee Dee wants to be you. She's told your entire life. Now she's on live with him. What? Skinny Mini, what are you smoking over there? What edibles are you taking? Dee Dee wants to be you. Nobody wants to be Chantal. Nobody wants her life. What do you mean? What are you smoking? What are you eating? That you must be high. You must be. You must be as high as Chantal to say something like that. She wants to be Chantal. Oh yeah, she really wants to trade places with Chantal. Yeah, living in a dirty, filthy house with a jar of whatever the hell sitting next to her, garbage everywhere, unbathed. Yeah, she really wants to be Chantal. She really wants to trade places with Chantal.
Really slippies. Abby, it's been apparent from the beginning he's narcissistic and abusive. I don't have experience with people like this in my life, ever.
You know, a lot of people ask the question, why is Dee Dee in Chantal's chat? I have a theory. Let me just put the theory in front of everybody. I think that Dee Dee, if she's got any kind of relationship to Natter, whether it's a friend or more than a friend, I think that Dee Dee being in her chat is for two reasons. One, because she's playing her cards close to her chest. If her and Natter have any kind of relationship going on, they're kind of keeping it on the down low because they know if they come right out and say, we've got a relationship, Chantal's going to flip out and act crazy, and she's going to turn vindictive and turn things up 10 notches. So they're playing it close to their chest. Number two, her being in Chantal's chat, she might be there to spy on Chantal because Natter knows that Chantal does a lot of talking behind his back and says things because she'll do live streams where she vents and then she'll dirty delete. So maybe Dee Dee being in her chat is Dee Dee spying on Chantal to see what's being said so she can let Natter know. That might be going on. Just a theory, just a theory.
Get that back again. There's no sense spending your money and your time. I know, I'll never get that back. I'm not making fun of her wage. Somebody asked, I hope she has deep pockets, so I just said I think she makes an average wage.
Maybe that's all she needs to make. Maybe he's going to go up there and get a job and he won't need the extra money. You ever think about that?
Maybe she's really good with money. Like,
yep, I'm sure she
I
is.
I don't know anything about her. Right. She just popped up out of nowhere.
Right.
I sit down.
You don't know anything about her, so stop assuming.
Smiling downstairs with her wipes upstairs. Yeah. Bath and Body Works boring Dee Dee shut down. Plain cheeseburger. You guys cheer me up. Okay, next year we're going to look back on this very video, so remember what it is. It doesn't even have a significant title, but we're going to look back and I'm going to be happy with someone else.
How about being happy with you? Before you can have a relationship with another person, you should have a good relationship with yourself. You should love yourself, take care of yourself. That's how you attract good things and good people to your life. The energy that you carry is what you attract to you. That's true in all things. If you have a good life, Chantal, if you take care of yourself, you got pride in yourself, you take care of your home, your pets, your friends, yourself, you got things going on for you, you will attract people and things that coincide with that. Don't you get that? Don't you get that? You're 37 years old and you got a negative life, therefore you will attract negative people and negative things. You want to attract good people, you want to have the fairy tale, you want to have the Prince Charming, then girl, you got to carry yourself like a queen. You've got to be a queen in all things. Not just put a crown on your head and call yourself a queen. You got to be a queen. You got to carry yourself well. You got to take control of yourself. You got to put your big girl panties on and get things done. That's how you have that life. You got to do some adulting, take control of everything. And that way you can have that life where you can say to yourself, I got a good life. My life is great. I'm making great money. House is clean, pets are taken care of, take care of my friends, take care of my family. I got everything going on for myself. So that if somebody comes into your life and they want to be a part of it, you can look at that person and say, my life is good. So you're here. What can you add to that? What can you add to what I already have? Because if you're not adding anything good, you need to go. That's how you have the fairy tale. That's how it's done.
Hi, Macy. So, here's my CPAP. No. Yeah, I do need my CPAP. Step away from the candles. Of course, I know relationship isn't giving money. I did that to help him because I love him.
Now you're trying to buy him. And you miss don't know how to accept the word no. You miss being raised up spoiled. You being miss I'm going to push my way into somebody's life whether they like it or not. You being arrogant and stupid. You thought you could buy him, that if you bought him long enough he would actually be yours. That's not how love works. You don't buy people. You don't buy love. You don't buy affection. Those things are freely given because the person wants to, not because you're trying to purchase them. Got it? Good.
I loved him. I don't think I love him anymore,
You
honestly.
do. You know what? I'll take it even further, Chantel. You're not in love with him. You're in love with the idea of him. You're in love with the idea of what you think he could be with you. You're in love with the idea of being in a relationship, even though you don't know what a real relationship is, nor are you willing to put in the work to find out. You want a good relationship, start at home. Start with you. Start with you. If you're broken and you don't have a good relationship with yourself, you're not going to have a good one with anybody else. Man, grab a book and do some reading and figure that out.
I really, really can't. Like, he literally thinks I'm the worst person. Like, I actually really
You
hurt him and
are,
did him something, did such bad things to him.
you did,
Like, I'm just like in disbelief that he's flipped it around on me when he's been so, so horrible to me.
and you rewarded all that badness and you kept going back. So you're the fool.
And his excuses. You see, I can be, after that 6 hours of shit, and then I snuck out, I called, I said, that's it. What he had to say for himself was,
Wait, what? You snuck out? What are you talking about? You were baked that night. You were beyond baked. You were burnt. So what do you mean you snuck out? Are you telling me, Chantal, that as baked and burnt as you were, you drove over there? How dare you? Madam, madam, do not get behind the wheel of a car and drive when you're like that. No, no, and never. Don't be stupid. Just because you want to be around somebody, don't you dare get behind the wheel of a car and drive like that. That's stupid, it's reckless, and it's dumb, and it's dangerous. No, no, and never. You get like that, you stay your ass home. Don't put other people at risk because you're so desperate for a guy that you want to be next to him. No, absolutely not.
see, don't be an asshole with me. I can be a bigger asshole. You don't like it, do you? So basically, in other words, don't do anything to piss me off. Like, don't do things to hurt me when you know. Otherwise, you do it on purpose. No, every single thing pisses him off. Like, this is me after 7. He kept running that because I didn't obey him and come after. I didn't come at 7. Ugh, I can't stand him.
You wanted a bad boy, right? You want to be a bad girl. You wanted a bad boy. This is what bad boys do. They don't love women, bad boys don't love women because they're bad. Hello, bad boy. Hello. You wanted a bad boy, you wanted to be the whole rebel without a cause storyline, you got it. So do you like it? How does it taste? How does it taste to be infatuated with a big bad boy and they use you? This is what you wanted, Chantal. This is what you paid for. Do you not like what you paid for? Then stop paying for it. Just cut it off.
So maybe I should just finish my video. Get my stuff and act like he's dead. That's all you can do with people like that. Like, I have to just unsubscribe and just, like, maybe block people who just keep talking about him at one point just to troll. I don't know. I have the upper hand. What green bean story time? I already told you about that. Yeah, exactly. He says he's friends of her. Let Dee have his consequences. Yeah, stuff while Dee is there because he won't treat you badly in front of him. That's true. But he'll like do some kind of like, oh, I'm busy. We're busy today right now. Can you come after? Oh, oh my god. What do you want? Story time from what?
Yeah, she said she'd do a story time for every day that Dee Dee was there.
Green Bean, let him go. Hey, Brandy. It's not the real karate chop. Moaning and her slurping. Fuck off. Yes, I blew my nose in my underwear.
Ew! I'm so glad I missed that part. I'm so glad I skipped ahead and see that. She blew her nose. Ew! Nasty. And you wonder why he prefers Dee Dee's company because she would never. Girl, no, no, not with the underwear. No.
It's too early for some of you people. Who tried, I know. I doubt anyone who tries to have sex with him, he'd be like, no, sorry. He's like, actually, I'm picky. I'm like, but you have sex with me.
Yeah, but you paid him. That's why. That's the only reason why.
World. Stop getting high.
Yeah, stop it.
I just smoked a little bit of weed. He's not picky, not even a little bit. Yeah, his ex as well. I mean, there's one that's pretty. You're being threatened? There's no way. Maybe he's just not happy with his lifestyle. Like, maybe, I don't know. I'm blaming myself. I blame myself sometimes like this. I find myself blaming myself. Anyway. Okay, guys, thanks for listening. I don't know how much time I'm gonna, like, vent, but this has been, like, pissed off, man. I feel like a woman scorned.
Nah, you're not a woman scorned. You're a woman dumped. Used and dumped.
New member? Who's the new member? Or today. I just want to stay like this all day. And eat. And watch movies and play Mario.
So she's really not going to do much of anything today. Got a whole day to herself. Title of the live stream was New Day, New Life. What's new about it? Where's the newness?
I need to get my CPAP.
Well, you're not going to do it this way. How are you going to drive over there and get your CPAP if you're stoned? Girl, get your head right.
Oh, Leona Smith, fucking ready. And I didn't have a way to make money for myself. Maybe. Maybe I would be like, hey, sugar daddy, you know, maybe.
What is she talking about? She wants a sugar daddy. She wants a guy to pay for her. I got news for you, Chantal. Sugar daddies, when they have sugar babies, they want their woman on point. They want their woman on point. Sugar daddies normally pay for sugar mom, but they want sugar babies that their appearance is on point, their manners are on point, their life is on point. You got to have some kind of worth to be a sugar baby. You got to look good, you got to smell good. You know what I mean? Sexy, all that. You're not that. You are not that. So just forget that idea.
I feel like he doesn't care about women as people at all.
Just stop going back, stupid.
I don't know. At some points, I feel like he really did love me.
No, he didn't.
He really, really wants to control me, like really bad. That's how I feel.
If a person wants to control you, they do not love you. Take that lesson, Chantal.
He doesn't want me to have any contact with Pete, like not even talk. Or BB, like BB called me on New Year's. BB called me on New Year's Day.
Leave BB alone.
And he was like, "Who is that?" I'm like, "Shh, go." So he went to the bathroom, and then I don't even want to talk about this stuff. It's just too like serious right now. I'm not in a serious mood.
Then talk about something else, anything else but him.
Yeah, he never wanted me to go. Like any plans I had with my family.
Oh God, here we go. This is more of her lies. Oh, he didn't want me to go. He doesn't like to be alone, and he doesn't like me talking to Peds, and he gets mad if I talk to BB. All lies, all of it.
Or me with my therapist. Like no, I never. Oh my god, why am I in this situation?
Because you're an idiot.
Like, why am I actually jealous a little bit that he's there with Dee Dee right now? Like, why should I care? Like, I should be like, thank fucking God this guy.
Because you are so angry, you cannot wrap your head around the fact that to spend time around Natter, you have to pay lots and lots of money. And here's Dee Dee. She's able to go over there. She's not paying him a dime, and yet he enjoys her company. This woman who makes, as you said, an average income is able to go over there and spend time with him, and she doesn't have to pay a high entry fee. And he actually enjoys her being there. He's much more relaxed without you. You just cannot look past that. You're like, oh my God, I make more money. I give him lots of money. So why is he like hanging out with this woman who has an above average, like an average income? Like she's such a peasant. Why can he like pick me?
Any normal woman would be like, goodbye, bug, weirdo. Don't I want that, you know? No queefing. Yeah. Natter are the same as me and Pete's. There you go. And he has no, that's the thing, he has no right. Yeah, none at all. Why don't you believe you are worth more? I don't know. Oh, he says that she doesn't sleep in his bed. He's such an idiot. So, what kind of reputation? Everybody knows me from my restaurant. Now people look me up. I know a lot of people. I travel around the world. So I'm the only person in the world that gets to know that you're freaking, that you were a piece of crap to me? No. You messed with the YouTuber, that's your fault. I don't think he can control himself. Chin up beauty, consideration by Rihanna. Thank you, Sam. Jake is shopping for his I'm sorry gift. Like that. His ego is insane. I've never met someone with an ego like his ever.
I've always said that Natter is her perfect match in every way. If not to be her soulmate, Natter is her walking karma. I really believe that he is her walking, talking karma. Her karma for all the people in her life that she has hurt, abused, walked all over. He is her walking karma. Karma can come in many different forms. And her form has been in the form of a man who is exactly like her. She's been a player and a scammer and a liar all her life, and she finally met her match, who was a bigger player and a better player than her. And everything she's going through right now is her karma for all the pain she's given her family, her friends, her pets, her roommate, BB, everybody, everybody, everybody. This is her medicine that she's going to have to swallow and swallow all of it. She can't spit it out. This is payback, Chantal, for all the people in your life that you have been absolutely awful to. Awful to. This is all the checks getting cashed all at once in one place with one person. Enjoy, because the karma that came to you, you actually chose. You chose. You chose to put up with it. You chose to pay for it. You paid for your karma.
It's a turnoff, just constantly having to like placate and stroke his ego and just like somebody said that word the other day, placate, and I'm like, that's exactly what I spend most of my fucking life doing with this guy. I didn't know there was a word for it. No, his food is good. You know. Leave a bag of wrongly cut cheese. I'm sorry, Che. Bad, and I'll be editing and I'll be like, what do you want to title it? Beef stroganoff my way? Plain cheeseburger. Oh.
Toddler's complication chip says, tell Natter we said hello because we all know you will be calling him after this is over. Cut the cord already. I really wish that they both would. I really wish they both would do it. I mean, because they just keep feeding on each other. She does a live, he does a live. This is ridiculous. Two grown people acting this way. If you're done with each other, then just stop it. Stop feeding each other. Cut it out. If this is not fake drama for views and for super chats, for extra money, if this is in any way real, they need to just cut it the F off and stop antagonizing each other. That's what they're doing. They're antagonizing each other. It's stupid. This is so high school.
She don't shut down my way. Alright. Oh. He's like the type of person who doesn't like to be lazy, you know, so I'm very opposite to him.
Right. So obviously it's not a good match for you because you are lazy. And that's probably what antagonized him. The fact that you're lazy, unmotivated, unhygienic, gross, vulgar. Obviously you're not a good match for him. Obviously you're not wife material. Obviously that's not the partner that should be with you. Maybe you should pick somebody who's exactly like you. Or maybe the reason why you don't is because you having someone exactly like you would not like. So if you wouldn't like somebody like that in your life, maybe take a look in the mirror and realize no decent man is going to put up with that either. Not to say that Natter's a decent person. He isn't. He used you for your money. He'll always be scum to me. But if he's got certain traits that are opposite to you, he's not a good match for you.
So, thinking about him, not talking about him, like he needs to be purged from my system.
Yeah, do it.
So
let's see you do it. Let's see you try. At least try. Oh God.
No, I'm not that mad. Actually, I feel kind of relieved.
Oh please.
I don't know. So, it's true, Seneca. It's true. I'm not crying. I'm not shedding another tear over this guy. And I mean it. At all. And these are allergy tears, if you see anything.
Oh please.
Okay?
You don't have allergies.
I'm not shedding a tear over him ever again.
Good.
Never.
Glad to hear it.
So.
He's not crying for you either.
I just don't care. Sorry.
Then stop talking about it.
Keep trying to remember, like, how he treated me the other day. And that's it. Never again. Nope. Look, like, he only treats me this way. It's really fucked. And somebody sent me an email, like, why people like Natter, like, why Natter makes me feel like I'm the only one he treats this way. Like, I'm gonna have to watch that video. Yes. Hi, Bing Fairy, because he's such a different person. And for Dee to be like, I don't know Natter as being you don't know him then at all. He's probably so livid I'm talking about him. Oh, poor baby, fuck you. I'm gonna give the cat some chicken soup. Alright, repeat after me. Look at my saggy book.
Oh God, who cares?
Like, if you're with somebody, you're supposed to ask them, right? Hey, do you mind if I have a friend come stay for a fucking week? It's a woman. No.
No, actually not. If you're just friends, if you're friends to somebody, you're not in a relationship, you don't have to ask permission for your friend to stay with you or to see you. That's the way it works. If you're just a friend, if you guys are just friends, you're not in a relationship, you don't have to ask permission. That's ridiculous.
But I have to think of him and ask him when I want to do something with Pete or a guy friend.
Then you know what? You're the one with the money. If you have to ask permission, just tell him to go stuff it. Tell him to go kick rocks. You'll do what you want. You'll spend money on whoever you want. You'll go where you want. If you're just friends, nobody has ownership over anybody.
That's even an option. Oh, I'm smoking some lemon Z. Lemon Z.
Oh God, shut up with the lemon Z. Lemon Z is trash. Trash weed.
So that's enough lemon Z for now.
Good.
Kind words today. Jade Daly, welcome to Her Research, Ready Set Bees. My arm fat is hurting.
Oh, who cares about that either? Goodbye.
Or it did snow. I'm going to pay my taxes. Don't listen to EG. As if I'm not going to pay my taxes.
You aren't. You owe a lot. So what have you done to get that started? Nothing.
Last time. Check email later. Oh, plain cheeseburgers! Thank you, Carolina. I know what deal you're talking about. Actually, I should tell you about the deal.
What deal? Spill it.
Since didn't he bring up a deal? Didn't he bring it up?
What deal? Tell us. What's the deal? Spill the tea or shut up.
He said the deal, didn't he?
What deal? Stop teasing us. Tell us what's going on.
Hmm.
Come on. If it's over, it's over. You got nothing to lose now. Tell us. What deal? Come on. Do it. If it's over, do it.
He said it offered him 2,000.
She's not going to tell us.
He said that this deal would work better.
What
2,000,
deal?
and he would be like my personal chef and sex partner. Like I would only have sex with him, and he would only have sex with me. Pay him to be with me. Exactly. Like, what do I get out of it? Oh, I get your dick. Oh, cool. Oh, and food cooked for me. So do I pay for the food, or does that come out of the 2,000?
What? She was giving him $2,000, so that's the deal that she pays, and he does all these different jobs for her. It still isn't a relationship. It's just a business arrangement.
Sir, Kate, unblock my other account.
And did you notice that in that deal, there was no mention of him actually being in love with her? He said that he would be her personal chef, and he would, be intimate with her once in a while. But in no mention in that deal was the fact that he would actually fall in love with her. Love was not part of the deal.
No, if I travel, I'm definitely gonna hook up with people.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I didn't pay. I didn't do that, guys.
You did that.
Basically, like, what is different? I mean, I give you money. Like, I don't get it. Like,
you had that deal for 7 months. It wasn't a deal that he proposed. That was a deal for 7 months. That you would give him money. He would be your paid for companion, give you booty once in a while, cook for you. You had that deal. You had it. But love wasn't on the contract. But you want it anyway.
A month? No. Probably not. I should go shovel my car out.
No, you shouldn't. Girl, you're over there smoking the green. You can't go anywhere. If you wanted to go someplace, you should have not smoked the green and gone somewhere sober. But you're stoned right now. You're smoking the green. You are not safe to drive. You're not safe to drive. So just sit your butt on your nasty couch and stay home. Don't you dare get on the road and put people at risk, you fool. Don't even consider that idea. No. Are we almost done here? I hope so.
I don't know when, but I will. It's just Rebecca. Greek food? I did inhale it. Watch.
Oh, God. Shut up with the inhaling.
Stop it.
And somebody's saying she needs to go buy a new CPAP. Payday's coming up. If she's not giving him a couple grand on payday, she's got enough money to buy a new CPAP if she needs one. She could order one. Spend your money in places, Chantal, where it needs to go, not to guys that don't care about you. And you'll have the things you need in life.
Oh, it came unplugged.
Oh, stop.
Just buy a new machine?
Yep. That should be priority. She has sleep apnea. She needs it to breathe. If she doesn't use her CPAP, it could be dangerous. She could stop breathing in her sleep. That's the purpose of CPAP, to make sure that doesn't happen. Spend the money on the CPAP, Chantal. If you don't already have another one and it's broken or something, spend the money where it needs to go.
If I go later, then I will bring you guys.
No, you shouldn't go anywhere. Shouldn't go anywhere. You've already smoked. And who knows what else you're going to do between now and then. Don't go anywhere. Don't be an idiot. Don't get on the road high. No.
Yeah.
You know what, guys? This video is pretty much done. I'm going to cut it off here. I apologize if we went way over an hour, but I did include like 20 minutes or so of the comments. So there's that. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe. I sure would like for people to join up on my channel and just be part of the fam and talk to you guys. And I love reading your comments. So I hope to see some from you. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon. Please take care and take care of yourselves and the ones you love, and have a good one. Bye-bye.